Welcome back to Game Galaxy, and today we're talking about Power Rangers Super Legends on PlayStation 2. Power Ranger games are usually hit or miss, and out of all of the ones I've played, this one is my personal favorite. My brother got this for me back in the day for one of my birthdays, and before I go any further, this is in no way, shape, or form the greatest game ever made or groundbreaking in any way at all. It's just a really fun, easygoing beat-em-up that lets you play as a bunch of the Power Rangers. And so this PS2 version here was released on November 6, 2007, to celebrate the 15th anniversary of the Power Rangers. This is essentially a side-scrolling pseudo 3D beat-em-up, and the setup is that Lord Zedd has reappeared and discovered a crystal that allows him to manipulate and travel through time with the goal of destroying every Power Ranger team in existence so he can rule the universe. A future version of the Omega Ranger from SPD is the caretaker of the Hall of Legends, and he too can manipulate time to gather different Rangers throughout time to enlist them in a battle against Lord Zedd and his cronies. As you play through the levels, you can unlock other Rangers from the franchise, but the main story for the first playthrough covers Operation Overdrive, Lost Galaxy, Ninja Storm, Mighty Morphin, and Space Patrol Delta. Traveling through the levels is pretty straightforward as far as beat-em-ups go, and you have different moves and attacks with variations between aerial and ground attacks. Gaining points and finishing levels with high scores will reward you with new moves and combos. All the Rangers have the exact same moveset, so the change between them is strictly cosmetic, but the more you play with a Ranger, their attack, health, and special move stats will level up. You can also choose to replay an old level as a different Ranger if you wish to level up, similar to how you can go back in the LEGO games. You have a special meter that fills up as you defeat enemies, and when activated, it will damage all the enemies on screen, all while doing those signature Power Ranger poses we all know and love. That's the only difference between the Rangers. They'll do their own specific poses from each of the shows. Even though it's cosmetic mostly, I still loved playing as the Mighty Morphin Red Ranger since I grew up on those Rangers. You can play the game cooperatively with two players, since the Omega Ranger goes through the timelines and always selects two of the Rangers from each team. And I think playing with another player would diminish some of the monotony that's in the game and make it a lot more fun. Unfortunately, I don't have any two-player footage to show you since it was just me. The level formula stays the same, where you'll traverse through 2 levels per Ranger team and have a boss battle at the end. And when finally defeating the boss at the end of the second level, it's time for the Megazord Battles. And this is where the game really drops the ball. It would have been so awesome to have full control of the Megazord and have a big 3D fight in this city, similar to like Virtuon or something, but instead, you have button prompts that you just push the correct order and the battle plays out in front of you. I really feel like it's a cop-out, and it shows this game had a pretty low budget. While this was a huge letdown for me the first time I played this, I still enjoy going through the levels and beating up on grunts. The later levels where more shooting enemies appear can be really annoying though. For anybody that's going to play this game, I advise just playing a few levels at a time. If you play too many levels in rapid succession, the game can start to feel monotonous, and that's not necessarily a bad thing because the game never tries to be anything more than it already is. If you're looking for a good game where you can be a Power Ranger and kick some evil booty, Power Rangers Super Legends on the PS2 is for you. It's also available on PC, and there is a DS version, although I think it has a different story. So thank you very much for watching, and as always, it's morphin' time! Tyrannosaurus!